Hello, guys. In today's session, I'm going to discuss about the poem Money Madness written by B.H. Lawrence. The poem Money Madness deals with the materialistic perspective of his fellow human beings, and the money has become a powerful player in today's society and holds more importance than anything else in modern day lifestyle. While Lawrence suggests that money is capable of manipulating human beings to committing acts of injustice and oppression, and moneyless transform into a defining factor, deciding our likes, aspiration, and ultimate goals. And the entire poem, which reveals around money, money, and money. Guys, now let's take up the first paragraph. Money is our madness, our vast collective madness. And of course, if the multitude is mad, the individual carries his own grain of insanity around with him. Guys, here the poet says that whenever we look and wherever we look, there is madness for money. In fact, money can be termed as metaphor for the word madness. And this madness is not on small or individual level. It is the madness of multitude in numbers unimaginable and at levels incredible. And since the multitude as a whole is mad, so every person in this world carries his share of this madness and his share of this insane race after money. Guys, now let's take up the next paragraph. I doubt if any man living ants would pound out without a pang and a real tremor if he adds out a 10-pound note. Guys, here the poet doubts that there exists a human in this world who hands out a 10-pound note to someone without feeling a pang at heart. No matter how noble he may feel while giving away that note, his heart always wishes if only he could do all that without having take out a note from his own pocket. And when that note turns to a 10-pound note, we experience real tremors within us, as if we have been robbed. Money as rain hard. Guys, now let's take up the next paragraph. We quail, money makes us squile. It has got us down. We grovel before it in strange terror, and no wonder, for money as a fearful, cruel power among men. Guys, here money has become our master. You know, money makes us kneel in front of itself. It makes us fearful and a sense of apprehension and stress grips us as we try to overcome a loss as materialistic and small as 10 pounds. It has an exaggerating power to influence our life. Money has made us slaves. It has a cruel power among men. Guys, now let's take up the next paragraph. But it is not money we are so terrified of. It is the collective money madness of mankind. For mankind says with one voice, how much is he worth? Has he no money? Then let him eat that and go cold. Guys, here the poet says that we are terrified of the collective madness. The mankind measures an individual with money. The multitude madness towards money gives money is an undeserved status in today's society. And money is all that matters today. And also, no one cares for moral values and the behavior of men today. And also, all that decides his social status is that how much is he worth. A man without money is credited with deserving all humiliation, criticism, guilt, and blames that comes with poverty. While let him go cold, says society. Guys, now let's take up the next paragraph. And if I have no money, they will give me a little bread, so I do not die. But they will make me eat that with it. I shall have to eat that. I shall have to eat that if I have no money. Guys, here the poet goes on to say that if I have no money, the world would give him little money, only enough to perhaps buy a piece of bread in the name of humanity. But even this small offering doesn't come for free. He has to eat that to get it. Suffering through pains unheard and criticism unparalleled. Guys, now let's take up the next three lines. It is that I am frightened of, and that fear can become a delirama. It is fear of my money mad fellow man. Yeah, here the poet says, it is pitiful and inhuman situation that he is afraid of. If he has that, but madness for money might result in the world going completely insane. It is this fear of money mad fellow man going in a state of delirama that resides within him. Guys, let's take up the next two lines. We must have some money to save us from eating that. We must have some money to save us from eating that. Of course, guys, if you have to save ourselves from humiliations, criticism, guilt, and blames in this modern day world, we must have money because money parallels power. And the poet strongly criticized such a morally and socially degraded state of the modern day society. Guys, let's come to the end of the poem. And this is all wrong. Bread should be free, shelter should be free, fire should be free to all and anybody, all over the world. We must regain our sanity about money before we start killing one another about it. It's one thing or the other. Yeah, the poet proclaims that uh, bread, shelter, and fire should be free to anybody and everybody all over the world. And we must regain our sanity when it comes to money. And we must regain our madness with logic. Otherwise, soon enough, we will start killing one another for the sake of money. It's either one way or other. Guys, I hope you understand. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye.